I was listening, or I was actually watching Tom Hartman, and he mentioned an article from the Wall Street Journal on February 26th of this year. And honestly, I gotta keep it real with you. I thought Tom misinterpreted it in some ways. Okay, but it is an enormously important article, and I'm so glad I was watching the show to have heard him talking about that. And so, what was this article? It was about hedge funds who had gotten together in a meeting that was supposed to be a little bit secret. Well, look, they're running private money, so of course they're not going to do that in public. And I don't think there's anything particularly nefarious about that, but the Wall Street Journal found out about it and they wrote about it. And what they were going to do is they were going to short Greece, for example. And we see how that turned out. That turned out to be a really smart bet, and they made a ton of money from it. In fact, at the time, now this was there was already blood in the water, and Greece already had troubles, right? But they had not gotten into as much trouble as they are in now. Hans Hufschmidt, a former senior Salomon Brothers executive. I mean, they're like out of comic books. But anyway, he said, this is an opportunity to make a lot of money. And he was right. And so now, why do I think that Tom misinterpreted this article a little bit? He said, look, these are the vultures, and we got to stop these guys, et cetera, et cetera. Now, they are the vultures, and I don't think they should be allowed to make their derivatives bets. And it has, like the vultures, they carry disease, and it's got issues, et cetera. But I don't think they're the bad guys. I don't think they're the central problem. They're actually the smartest guys who see the underlying fundamental problems. And they go, look, we get a sense that Greece can't pay back the money that they owe. So we're going to make the bet on the opposite side of that. That's what being short means. Being long means I'm making that bet. I think Greece can pay its loans back, for example, right? Being short means I don't think they can. I'm going to bet against them, right? So they went short and they were right and they made a lot of money. Now, the problem, like it's as if there was a gun battle, or it wasn't even a battle. A guy takes out a gun, boom, shoots somebody dead, and then the vultures come. Well, you're concerned about the vultures, but what I'm more concerned about is the guy who took out the gun and shot the guy dead, right? So as these guys were talking, the part of the article that I thought was so interesting, and why I'm bringing it to your attention now is, they said, oh, we got to short Greece, then we got to short Europe, because we think the euro is way overvalued, and that was partly because of Greece's problems, and mainly they're going after the euro, okay? And again, they were right on that. Then after they're done with that, and it's not all of them necessarily, and I want to be fair here, but I'll give you an exact quote. Donald Morgan, head of the hedge fund Brigade Capital, told the group that he believed Greek debt is an early domino to fall in a contagion that will eventually hit U.S. companies, U.S. municipalities, and United States Treasury securities. Do you understand what that means? That's monumentally important. That means the smartest guys in the business, these guys who made billions doing this, and we're right about Greece, we're right about the euro, they think we're next. The vultures are circling around us. The United States Treasury securities, they think, if you think Treasury securities should be shorted, well, then like I said, everything is going to cave in on itself. That means you think we're going to have a global economic collapse like we've never seen before. They're starting to short us. You understand? Now, we're worried about the vultures, and we should be, because they shouldn't be allowed to make those side bets. And those side bets are dangerous. Okay, but they're not the ultimate bad guys here. They're the ones who saw the shooting. And they're coming to make money off the shooting, right? We got to be worried about the shooter. And in this case, the shooter are the guys who have driven the economy into the ground in the first place. And those are, in not just my opinion, but based on the evidence that we have, are our banks. Hedge funds and banks are different. The institutional banks, they make derivatives bets. If they lose, we pay the bill. If a hedge fund loses, most of the time, a great majority of the time, they lose. Sad day for them. That's the kind of capitalism I can live with, okay? And if they win, they win. Now, unfortunately, when they win, a lot of that gets transferred over to our bill anyway. But they're looking at how unsustainable our economy has become because of our financial markets. And they think, time to go short. We'll make a lot of money when America goes under. Look, I don't know if I can convey with enough strength the idea of how important these guys thinking they should short Treasury securities is. It's one thing to short a U.S. company. It's another thing to short a local municipality, and that's the real trouble if they think, for example, California can't pay their bills. That's amazing, right? And not in the short term, but in the long term. But if they're shorting the entire United States Treasury, I think we have no idea what kind of trouble we're in. The vultures are up in the air, and we don't know it.